Hi, welcome back to another show. My name is Jeetu Jason and you're watching Impact India. Let's get started with the first and only news for today, which is, are Reliance and Rolls-Royce building a jet engine for India? Well, it turns out on August 14th, they announced a strategic intent to partner to design, develop, and manufacture and deliver a sovereign combat engine for the AMCA, Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. They're also exploring an aerospace gas turbine complex in India. They're going to build the entire complex here that manufactures designs and everything. And this is just one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is Safran, okay, who is pursuing a collaboration with India's GTRE, Gas Turbine Research Establishment, which is a DRDO subsidiary. And while Rolls-Royce is now teaming up with Reliance. I don't think the Safran thing is going to work out because they're teaming up with bureaucrats, and they have failed in doing this for 40 years. The Kaveri engine is still not here. They've been doing this for 40 years. 40 years, just to give you a perspective, Wright brothers built their airplane in 1908 or something like that, and in 40 years during World War II, there was the first jet engine. Okay, so humanity went from a basic aircraft to jet engines in 40 years, and India is still trying to build one jet engine for 40 years. For comparison, okay, so the government sector has clearly failed in making a jet engine for India now, primarily because India spent roughly $270 million on Kaveri by 2021. You might think that's a lot of money. That is not a lot of money. For context, China spent 40 to 45 billion with a B invested in its broad modern aero engine pushed by around 2020. That is roughly 150 times the money that India spent on Kaveri. So that's the kind of funding it requires. So A, these people don't want to fund the program. B, even if they had the money, they still wouldn't execute it. There's no guarantee that bureaucrats are good at execution. I am glad that a private sector is stepping in. I think they're going to win compared to the Safran deal because it's teaming up with government bureaucrats. They're going to slow down everything. So fuck them. That is not going to work. Now, nothing has been finalized yet. This is just an announcement. If this were to take place, if this proposal is accepted, then I'm pretty sure they would get the jet engine. They would build the jet engine, design and develop it in-house. Because private sector rocks, and the public sector is shit at everything, pretty much everything that they touch. Even UPI, you had to bring in a private sector guy to build that. Nandan Nilekani, I think. So this is a welcome move. I am for privatization. We have tried socialism in this country for 60 years and it did not work. We tried nationalizing everything. Air India. Where did that go? Nothing happens with nationalization. Let there be privatization, because that is the only way we are going to move forward. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in the license Raj era or something like that. Anyway, that's it for today. I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye.